Holding on to this, holding on. I know I'm holding on to this, holding on. Don't let me repeat it.
Today I stealth camped at a Planet Fitness. Honestly, I've never seen a Planet Fitness that has like a really nice view like the one that I stealth camped last night. It was pretty... It was something else. Like, I opened my windshield and I'm like, damn, this is nice. But then I looked a little to my right, I'm like, oh, right, I'm at a Planet Fitness parking lot. It's been a week since I started van life, and honestly, time flies. It really flies when you gotta stay constantly moving from place to place. Me, I've been working most of the time, so that's where all my time has been. It's been a whole new experience, and well, so far I love it. The plan for today was to either head out into Lee Canyon, see if I find an interesting spot over there, or maybe check out some BLM land nearby, which by the way means Bureau of Land Management, and see if we find a nice camping spot for the night. Because I mean, it's been a week since I started van life, like I said, and believe it or not, I've been stealth camping in the city this whole time. And the point of starting van life was to like get out there in nature, you know? But you know, you can't really escape the bills. You got to pay the bills. So I was working here in the city. Now that I got a little bit of free time, I'm gonna head out into either one of those locations. On another note, I saw this really interesting video on TikTok, and it was Spanish rice or Mexican rice, orange rice, whatever you want to call it. People were eating it with bananas, which is insane, but I've never heard of anyone eating Spanish rice with banana, you know? But then I like stopped for a moment, right? I stopped for a moment to think, is it really that crazy? I mean, we got, for example, there's this concept where if you add something sweet onto something sour, it balances out the flavor. Sweet and sour, right? I think the first example that I could think about is pineapple on pizza, right? Let's say you order a bacon pizza, right? It's pretty salty if you just eat the bacon on the pizza. But if you order a bacon and pineapple pizza, you know, the flavors balances out. It doesn't seem too salty, it doesn't seem too sweet. It's enjoyable, right? Like, pineapple on pizza is good. When I really thought about it, Spanish rice with bananas didn't seem like a crazy concept. So today we're gonna make some Spanish rice with bananas. See how that goes. First things first though, I gotta head to Walmart and buy some ingredients so I can start making Spanish rice. On top of that, I gotta go get some gas because I'm running on empty basically. With that being said, I'll see you guys after my Walmart trip. Got some fuel for me and fuel for my baby.
I wanna crush my car tonight, 'cause I couldn't think about anything else. Oh, officer, I'll run the light, 'cause I couldn't keep my hands all to myself. If it doesn't kill me, make it stronger. Love me like you mean.
I made it out to the camp spot. Here, BLM land, really fresh, and it looks really nice out here. So from what I saw on Google Maps, I did notice that there were two campsites. One, there seems to be an RV up there already. And as for the second one, that's where I'm gonna be heading to. See how easy it is to access that road. We got a pretty nice view of the mountains over here. I'm not sure what mountain that one over, because I'm facing north right now. And there's a huge mountain on that side. I don't really know the name of that mountain, but if I do a 180, that mountain over there, that would be Mount Charleston. It's also close to Lee Canyon, where I went over there and recorded a short, but I couldn't finish it because it started snowing. So 2 spots ahead were taken. One by an RV, another one by a RAV4, I think it was. So instead I'm gonna be camping out here on this little pullout. Well, now that I got the campsite ready, I think it's time to start cooking the rice and banana. Recipe. Okay, we're gonna start making the rice with banana. Honestly, I'm terrible with portions, but I think I'm gonna start out with 1 cup of rice, see how much that gets me. Instead, I'll do half a cup of rice. I don't want to make too much, so right at 100 milliliters. I meant milliliters. We're gonna do 100 milliliters of rice. First things first, list of ingredients. Oil, garlic. It could be natural garlic or it could be minced garlic. I'm gonna use minced garlic in this case. Around 100 milliliters of rice. Nor seasoning. And finally, some tomato sauce, along with some water. Spray the pan with some oil. Then we're gonna add some rice onto the pan. I'm going to add about this much garlic, maybe a little less. Around this much, half a tablespoon into the pot. We're gonna fry this up just a little bit. Okay, so once the rice is golden brown, we're going to add our tomato sauce. Ooh, it's messy. It's messy. We're gonna mix it. So the way my mom taught me, if we used 100 milliliters of rice, we're gonna use double that amount and a little bit more for water. So in this case, we're gonna use about 220 milliliters of water. Got around 225 milliliters of water. We're gonna add it to the pot. Yeah, if I'm being honest here, I think I might have used a little too much tomato sauce. Maybe I used up a little too much tomato sauce. I guess I'll wait and see. It has good flavor. I tried it out, but I think it needs a little bit more water. Like a tad bit more water. Okay, so this is about 50 milliliters of water. Okay, so this is 50 more milliliters of water. Totaling 320 milliliters of water. Gonna stir this for a bit and I'll come back in a couple minutes. I mean, it looks decent enough, right? Alright, let me serve myself some. This is gonna hurt a lot. I think it's time to add the banana. Yup. Uno banana, uno banana, uno. Well, the moment of truth, guys. Is Mexican rice with bananas actually tasty? No. No. Why would I do this? There's absolutely no reason. You know what? I'm a hater. I'm a hate on this. Nah. I mean, it's not bad, right? But it's kind of hard to describe because okay, here's the best way I can explain this. Anytime you eat something, let's say something like this together, there's times when the flavor actually mashes together, forming a new flavor, which tastes good, right? Like it blends in so well, it's like you're eating one thing and not like something on top of another thing. In this case, however, it doesn't blend in well. It's not blending in well, and I don't like it. It's edible though, but I think next time I'm just gonna stick to the way that I eat it, and that's adding sour cream on top. Yeah, this is a much better way of eating Spanish rice. Just get some sour cream on top and mix it in there. Provecho. Well, now that that's settled, it's time for the best part of the entire experience, honestly. And that is cleaning my dishes. See, when you're out here, or I don't want to say out here, more like doing van life in general, right? You don't really get the luxuries that you do from a regular home, such as leaving dirty dishes in the sink, not making your bed, you know? Like you need to clean up. Because if you don't clean up, it starts attracting wildlife, especially when you're camping out here in the middle of nowhere. Not sure if you could see it clearly from here, but here, let me just show you. We got some donkeys in the background, wildlife. So my point being, like if you leave any traces such as trash, food, dirty dishes, anything around, there's a chance that it'll attract the wildlife. And not only does the government fine you for feeding the wildlife, it just gets messy, you know? So please, if you're ever out here, clean up after yourself. Please. Okay? Good. And just like that, we have a clean stove with clean dishes. I got some of my chores taken care of, like doing the dishes, taking care of the trash. Obviously, enjoy the view out here. I mean, look at this. I'm surrounded by nature right now, with the occasional wildlife passing by, so I'm definitely going to be enjoying that. With that being said, I guess I'll join you guys back when it's morning. We made it through the night, and oh man, it feels so good to walk outside and just get hit with fresh air. We're waking up to these views today. See if you could get a glimpse right here. I already cleaned my van, but I have yet to clean myself, so I'll catch you guys in a minute after I get myself presentable and well fed. Not that anyone asked, but this is a much better use for bananas. Ooh, and we're done. It's almost 1 p.m. I said I was just gonna clean myself up a little, get dressed, but nah. I ended up doing a little bit more. Basically, I did some basic maintenance on myself, mostly my face. I took a head shower, I cut my bangs a little bit. I mean, it was getting a little bushy up there. Fixed my eyebrows, did some skincare, and ate some breakfast. Whew, it feels good, you know? It feels really good. Man. Unfortunately, I have a doctor's appointment today, so I'm gonna have to head back into the city. Also, on another note, it came to my attention that I haven't really revealed the name of my minivan. So what I'm gonna be calling it is Rover 1.0. I'll just call it Rover, but it is 1.0 because hopefully not anytime soon. That is not gonna be the final version of it. At the moment, I work with Uber Eats. I'm a delivery driver, right? See, what I have planned is I hope that I can get monetized on my channels. So I can put Rover here. I could give him a break, you know? Like doing delivery driving, like it wears and tears the vehicle apart. So I just need this vehicle back here to hold out long enough for me to get monetized. That's all I need. I need it to hold out long enough. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.